probably better if you take your hand up.
See, he's angry.
Alright guys, my name's Jade, everybody should know that. I'm going to teach you how to build a basic PowerPoint. Now why would anybody need to build a basic PowerPoint? Or you guys, how does this pertain to you?
To teach our students from.
Okay, to teach our students from. Okay, so all of you guys are working toward being a flight instructor. So you guys are going to have to build and teach off of PowerPoints and presentations. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to open up your computer. If you don't have a computer, get a computer, because you're going to need one for CFI. And then you are going to open up the PowerPoint button. If you don't have PowerPoint, you can get PowerPoint 365. Go buy Microsoft Office, it's on there. Open it up, and then once you open it up, it'll have Create New. Okay, so you can go to Create New Blank, and then it'll open up a presentation that looks kind of like this. I snipped a little bit out of it. But then from there, you go to the Design tab, and you can choose the different designs that you want. Now I chose just the blue background. It's a solid background. I like that better than any colors or anything like that, because if you have a bunch of material on there or clip art or something, then it just doesn't look as well with a colorful background rather than a solid background. Also, make sure when you guys are building your PowerPoints and your presentations that you are choosing the right colors. People come in with bright backgrounds, bright words, and it doesn't look good, okay? It looks different on the computer than it does on the projector. In our classrooms, we have TVs, some have projectors. They're going to show up a little bit different, so make sure you take that into consideration. And before you teach a presentation, make sure that you actually run it on the computer or the projector to see how the whole thing is going to look. You might have to change some things. This looks a lot better, doesn't it? You guys can actually read it. It's legible. You can take notes off of it. You don't get a headache from staring at it. So make sure you're taking all that into consideration. Okay, so to add material into the presentation, after you've done everything else, you've chose your design, which I like to choose my design first, because if you put all your material in and make it the way that you want it, and then choose your design, it's going to change it. You'll have to go back and you're going to have to organize everything and make sure everything's good. So you're going to add a new slide, and then you have click to add title, click to add text. Okay, so you can click, type in your title in there, and then for your text, click in here, type your text, bullet points, pictures. There's also smart art. You can do graphs, all sorts of things in PowerPoint. Also, when you're doing this, make sure that you're using bullet points, because how long is it going to take you guys to read this?
2 seconds.
2 seconds. A little bit longer, right?
Yeah.
Probably quite a bit longer.
That's a lot of words.
Okay, and then what about if you're sitting here and you're writing this information down? How long is it going to take you?
10 seconds.
It's going to take you a lot more than 10 seconds.
Okay.
Carpal tunnel.
to write all this stuff down. So this looks a lot better, okay? We have bullet points, and then I'm going to talk about everything, or have been talking about everything that has been in that paragraph. So bullet point it, that way the audience that you're presenting to can just write down bullet points and reference their notes that way. Also, adding smart art, okay? Because regular bullet points over and over and over and over again are going to get boring to you, because you're going to teach this material a lot more than once, and also to your students who are going to see it a lot more than once. So a quick, easy way to make sure that everything is going to be going to look a lot better is go up here, create smart art, and your smart art can give you bullet styles with different colors in there, and basically it's going to separate it from the slide, making it look more appealing and just look a lot better than just straight bullet points all the time. Also, add pictures, okay? So make sure that you guys are adding pictures, okay? It draws your guys' attention away from all the words. It kind of keeps you more involved and make sure that your pictures are going to be relevant to whatever you're talking about. If I'm talking about helicopters and I show you a picture of an airplane, you guys are going to wonder, what's going on there. So just make sure that your pictures are relevant. You can throw a funny picture in there every once in a while. Also stay interactive with the audience, just like I have been, asking questions. Make sure nobody's falling asleep or Chris Lake over there texting. Just make sure you stay interacting with everybody.
Should have stayed with student ID too.
Also, don't forget to save as you go. Alright, so right up here, there's a save button. Okay? As soon as I open it, I actually save it. Save it to where I want it to be, because then it's going to be a lot easier later to find it. If you don't have a lot of stuff on your computer, you could probably find it. But as a flight instructor, you are going to have very many things on your computer. It's going to be hard to find things. So make sure that you put it in a folder where you can make it all appear and you can find it easily. And then also save as you go and save at the very end before you close out. Most of the time you can exit out and it'll say, do you wish to save? Click yes. Or if you open up an old one and you don't want to save any changes that you've done, then just click no. Any questions?
What format do you use for a reference page?
Format do I use for a reference page?
Yeah.
Usually works cited.
Okay.
It just depends on what you're doing with it. I know you've seen a lot of slideshows for the material that's on our slideshows. We put references underneath the title to make sure that, we're talking about this. Okay, open your book up to this. Here it is, highlight it. You can find it, and now in your notes you can look back. Okay, I remember that. You can go to your book that you have, open it up, and there's your material. Any other questions? All right, thanks guys.